Hi, I'm the Malt Activist and welcome to another whiskey review, and today we are going to be sampling this lovely Ardbeg 19 Traigh Bhan. That's right. Only the second Ardbeg in the core range that has an age statement. The other one being the 10-year-old, of course. Now this whiskey is 19 years old, matured in both ex-bourbon and Oloroso sherry casks and bottled at 46.2%. Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that this is probably a vatting of first and second fill bourbon barrels, because if you look at the color, and I've been told that it's not been bastardized with E150 caramel, that this looks like a very typical bourbon color. But it seems like there's Oloroso sherry casks in play, and this is not just a finish, there's full-on maturation. That leads me to believe we're looking at second, maybe third fill Oloroso sherry casks mixed with maybe first and second fill bourbon casks. I've been trying to find the complete recipe for this, but have so far been unable to get anything substantial. All that aside, let's sample the spirit. I've had this before and I quite liked it. It's a delicate whiskey, it's understated, and it has a nice balance to it. At 170 pounds, I think it is on the slightly more expensive side, given that it's not even cask strength. But like I've been saying in my past few videos, the price of whiskey has gone up, and there's nothing we can do about it other than rant. So on to the whiskey. I've written my notes here. First, obviously, is the signature Ardbeg soot and tar and kippers, salty kippers, fishnets. But then underneath all of that, you get a nice buttery caramel and pineapple. What else did I write? Yeah. Hints of red apple. Some sort of spices, cinnamon. I think cinnamon. And a coastal wetness that I like, actually. It's not as bright as the 10-year-old. I compared it to the 10-year-old for no reason at all, other than just to see what it was about. And the 10-year-old is more fruity, more sharp, more bright, whereas this one has a coastal wetness that sort of surrounds the top layer. Makes it intriguing. Good nose. I'm trying to hold 1 second for every year in the barrel, in your mouth. Formula. I don't think I held it for 19 seconds though. Still, quite a decently big palate for a whiskey that's about 46.2%. Big finish. Again, very warming. Envelops your palate and your chest. What I write here on the palate, I got a lot of cinnamon, oak, a lot of oaky spices and pepper. Then there's the pineapple, some chocolate, milk chocolate, also dark chocolate, signature Ardbeg citrus that I really love, but not so much as a lime or lemon citrus, more an orange, bright orange citrus. And I think that's kind of coming from the sherry casks. Hint of tobacco, slightly medicinal, maybe that just a hint of iodine, I think. But it really it really activates your your saliva glands. You start watering it at the mouth. Look, this is a really good dram. The only thing is, if you're going for flavor and overall experience, and money is an issue, why should you spend 170 pounds on a 19-year-old whiskey like this when you can get something which I think is equally good for 35-40 pounds in the Ardbeg 10, right? So that's the only little drawback that I see with this particular whiskey. I mean, as a liquid on its own, lovely, understated. I really like it. But when you put a price to it, and then you compare what else you can have from the same distillery, then you start to think like, yeah, should I be shelling out 170 pounds for a whiskey like this, which has maybe somewhat of a less oomph factor than the 10-year-old. But if you're just scoring it, on its own merits, then this is a very accomplished whiskey. I would not put any water in it. I'm the Malt Activist. Thank you for joining me for yet another whiskey review. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because when you do, we get subs, and everyone knows that we love subs. Cheers.